So hi everyone, I'm Jacob, and this is going to be an explanatory / commentary video on Plainside, a pretty cool multiplayer game. And the reason behind that exact video is that the game, as the game is pretty cool, it's still very difficult to explain to other people why it's so fun to play. At the same time, most of the gameplay videos in the internet looks like a total chaos, so it's not very useful to decide whether this game is worth buying or not. So the idea behind the game is that you're a little badass robot and you're just killing other robots, and in a world where gravity works in a pretty different way that you could expect it. At that game, I play with one real player and I think 8 bots. I must say bots are really good to play at the beginning on the hard level of bots, just to get used to the game, and it's pretty fun to play even just with one friend or someone against bots. And bots are just becoming somehow like your target for you and your opponent. And yeah, so this is a deathmatch type of the game, probably most played one, and the way you score points is that you get energy from every kill and every collected star, and the more energy your opponent had while he was killed by you, the more energy you get. And this is not everything, because if you want to score those points, you have to explode yourself. So the game become more like you have to decide whether it's good to score now, or you rather want to get more and more points, because the more points you have, the somehow, well, it's easier to get more and more points. But at the same time, as you collect points, you are becoming bigger and bigger, and the track that you leave behind you is changing color, so you're becoming pretty easy a target for other players to easily get a lot of points. So you have to wisely decide whether it's good for you to explode now or later. At the same time, as you explode, every explosion can kill all robots that are near you. So it's worth trying exploding in groups of, for example, fighting robots. Or if you know that someone is targeting you, you can basically trap him and get more points, because every robot killed in the explosion gives you a multiplier for your points. So yeah, as I said probably before, the main way that you move in a game is just jumping, because it's far much faster than just walking. So the game is very dynamic, and you have to really know what's going on everywhere. Yeah, as you can see, I'm jumping here all around, killing other robots. The way you attack is that you basically move using WSAD keys and space for jumping, and you use left mouse button to lock and charge in the direction of other robots. So it takes some time to fully charge and to be able to attack. And while the line that is connecting you and your opponent is red, you can try to attack. But you have to remember that if there's something between you and your opponent, well, it's pretty easy to miss it, and you really have to choose whether it's worth trying or just to get better position. At the same time, as you get points from the energy, you get some points for upgrades that you can spend on, well, you guess it's upgrades. And there are three groups of them. One is mostly upgrades for movement. The other one is about defense, and the last one is for the offense. For the beginning, I start with the jump update, which allows you to do the double jump, which is very useful because you can much more easily start to move around the map, and as you can see, the speed and the position is crucial here. So yeah, then there are mostly I spend my points mostly on other upgrades, mostly from the offensive pack, because as we all good know, attack is the best way of defense. So yeah, and as you see, now I have some 6 points of energy, and I decide to hunt for other robots. I was looking for the one that had the most energy around, and as you can see, I spent my XP points for the upgrades. So yeah, it's while you have some upgrades, you can see at the beginning I was moving mostly near the let's call it ground. Now I started to fly around far much more, to have the good position for hunting. And yeah, it's good to hunt for the players that have who have more energy than just the starting one, because well, it's obvious, but every kill is a good one. The multiplier for fast kills is also very good one, very good thing. So it's good to try to be in the or surrounded by other players to just to be able to attack as much as you can. As you can see, also as I said before, the more energy you have, the bigger you become, and your the track that you leave behind you is becoming it changes a color. So it's pretty easy to track other players. It's easy to hunt for the one who has the most energy. Also, you could spot around the screen. You can spot some arrows that points to the direction where other players are. So really, just remember about it. It's very useful, and yeah. So it was the 15 minutes game. I think it's pretty good time for one map. Now I'm hunting my friend, and as you saw just a second before, a second ago, sorry. As I attacked my friend, he tried to attack me at the same time. So he repelled my my attack. So he did. So I did his. So this is also it's good to remember that you don't have to be defensive to survive. The more you attack, the bigger are your chances to survive. And yeah, also remember about the fact that if you explode, you can melt down your opponents. So basically you have to also remember about it as you play, because the player that you target can easily explode in any second, and you doesn't wanna end up in the big hot ball of whatever it was. And yeah, remember about spending your XP points wisely, because all power-ups are really useful and making the game more fun. So mostly at the beginning of the game, it's good to explode if you have some points to spend, because the game is becoming much more easy if you have, for example, double or triple jump. So yeah, the game is just ending right now, and I think that was all basics about it, and I hope it helped you somehow to decide whether it's worth buying or not. Thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you in game.